Hello folks and welcome. Today we're going to play a new game that I was trying out in a demo called Data Center. It seems pretty good so far. Played it on and off. So we're going to give it a go. Obviously it's about running your own data center. You start off with a very small, sorry, probably shouldn't go too fast because it might make people dizzy. But you start off with a very small, what can you fit here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 10 racks. And you get your customers in here. Hold on. There, get it to light up. Why is that not working? E. Okay, maybe it won't work until I actually buy the servers that are up on the left of the screen now, which we'll do that now. So top left here it says by rack, by switch, by system X, and by cable. So we're going to buy system X. We're actually going to buy 8 of them. We're going to buy a switch. We're going to buy a rack. We're going to buy some cable. And we're going to unlock the black cable. And there's very good reason for that. And like magic, it should all be in here. Look at that, see? Right, let's put the stuff on the trolley. I don't like using the trolley. It seems painful. It's slow, that's why I don't like using it. I feel like it's faster to run. But, you know, many hands and light work, I guess. I don't know. But we'll try it this way. We'll see which I prefer. I think it's going to be no trolley by the end of it, but we'll see what happens. Can I fit one more on there? Probably can't fit 2 more on there. Yeah, no. Well, actually, no, I can. Just do it. By the way, guys, do not do this in real life. Don't just drop a server like that because that's not healthy. So, yeah, don't do that. Alright, can we pick up that last bit of cable? Can we get that on there? Yes. Oh, you see what I mean? See what I mean about not liking the trolley? It's painful. Oh. What? Did I really just destroy? Okay, apparently that went in the bin, so we're going to buy a new one. Don't do that, guys. Don't aim things at the bin. Apparently that it's a good way to lose it. Right, try again. Stay. And will you stay this time? No. Well, let's see if the black one manages to stay on there, and then it's just the blue one. We can come back for that. Okay, yes, the black one stayed. We'll go and get the blue one now. Well, that was disappointing. I didn't realise the bin actually worked like that, but there we go. We figure things out, we learn, we do. Okay, here's our first rack. We get our switch. Now, I'm going to be very weird and put the switch at the bottom. I'm sure that's going to upset some people, but there's a reason for it. Because it's going to be neater to do it that way. And we are all about neatness. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yes, okay. Then we'll go blue cable. And we're going to go top to bottom. So we'll go here, here, down to there, then we'll zoom in. Why does that doesn't stay zoomed in? That's a little bit annoying, but it is what it is. I'm sure the zoom should stay, but there we go. It doesn't stay, so we can't make it stay if it doesn't stay. That's 2. Just means I've got to click it and zoom in all the time, but actually it might be easier just to do it from crouch view. Do it from crouch view. Yeah, crouch view is probably easier here. that one to there, and then there, and then there, and then we got 2 more to go. Yay, 1. Do-do. And 2. Yeah. What do you mean? Thank you. Okay, so that's 2. Now, we bought the black wire because the black wire is the one we're gonna take to the customer, but we can't do it yet because we've actually got to get the customer first. So we have 0 reputation, so we can only get this. They need 40,000 input output per second. IOPS. So we'll get that one. We'll skip the tutorial because we'll do a mini tutorial as we go now. Right, and we will go here. We're going to take that bottom output just there to there. Oh, that's horrible. Well, that'll be alright. We'll probably be able to neaten it up a bit later. Right, then we're going to come into this one. Into this one. Up to this one. Over to this one. Over to that one. Into that one. I know it seems... I'm not sure. Oh, because the trolley was there. That's what I mean. The trolley is a pain in the butt. Into that one. And then what? Into this one. And then that one. Come on. And then into number 1 there. There we go. Actually, we will just quickly reset that trolley because it's in the way. Okay, so now we have our customer, Bermuda Triangle backup, and here is the important thing. 172.30.17.0, and you can see it says 240 there. 255 is our limit, so we have 15 usable addresses, but the first one's already used here, so we have 14 usable addresses. So if we go over here, we turn on our switch. Just remember what we said, 172.13.17. Okay, turn this one on, then we do here clear 172.30.17.2, I think. Double check. Yep. Okay. Then what we're going to do, we're going to be a little bit weird. We're going to delete the 2, then we're going to copy it. And we're going to put the 2 back in. The copying is a cheat. Oh, we got to actually click that to put the logo in there as well. So we're then going to paste, and we can, ironically, just do that. And it makes it a tiny bit quicker. Yeah, I'm all for a little bit of quickness here. Again, we just paste with a 5 and hit enter. Paste with a 6 and hit enter. See, look at that. So much quicker. Paste with a 7 and hit enter. Yep. And then 8 and 9 should be 8 and... Oh, no. Do the right numbers, please. 9. And then... That should give us our 40. Because each of these are 4,000. No, 5,000. Yeah. So, we already know that they could take 13 servers. They have 8. So, if we go back, and we do 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. And then I'm not using the trolley this time. I'm just going to manually take them. It's faster. Might not seem faster, but it's faster. Now, we'll just put these 4 in. And it might not be faster later on, but for now it's faster. And what we might do later on is like buy 3 or 4 racks, take 3 or 4 racks and 3 or 4 switches in, and do it that way. But I'm missing one. Am I? Oh no, I've already taken 2 round, haven't I? Of course I have. Excuse the bike sound if it came through. I'm not sure if it did or not. Let's check that. But if it did, then apologies. Right, now let's put these in. One. No! That's the only thing with this trolley, as I say, it is a little bit painful. If there was an easier way to reset it rather than going into here and pressing reset the trolley all the time, that would be a bit better, but there isn't, so we have to work with it. So we're going in there, 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 and there. Oh yeah, we are around. Yeah, I have suggested a couple of things in the forum, which the dev does seem to check, so maybe they'll actually get done. And a couple of quality of life things, like being able to change the IPs and subnets so you can have more than 13 if you want more than 13. And, yeah, okay. So, because we've already done a fair bit of the groundwork here, we can literally do that, and do paste, and put 10. And again, the same here. We'll just do paste, and put 11. 12. And you can actually do it without it even being turned on. If you so wish, you can actually set all of these. So I'll set that one to 14, for example, and the other one to 13. And then literally when we turn it on, it will magically all be there, see? And then like magic, they have 13 service. Oh, with this lovely green data flowing down the right there. I really wish that one more of these was like down here, so you could actually clip it in all the way down. Again, so I'll suggest that as a quality of life for the dev to add another, what, 1, maybe 2, or maybe add and then add them along the bottom so you can like clip it all the way into like there. That would be pretty cool actually. I also wish these weren't random heights and they were just all level, so that you didn't go up, round, down, and daisy chain like that, but hey ho. We can't have everything apparently. Right, so we have one customer. We are earning 6.5 income a second, and what, 22.22 XP a second. Can we not? Yeah, we can. So our next one is going to be 8,000 or 80,000, which is going to be double what we just did, basically. So double 8, so 16. Now we can comfortably fit 13 in the rack. So we might be able to do 15, maybe 16. Depends if we can get 2 more in there or not. We even got space for 2 more in here. Maybe? No. No, we don't. We have space for 1 more in there, but not 2. Okay, well, you know, can't help that, really. That just is what that is. Which means we're going to need 2 of these, 2 of these, 18 of these. That's most of our budget gone. For this one I probably will use the trolley because there's a lot to take round. We shall run it all round. Yeah, I don't cut parts out of video, guys, so if you don't like the long play, well, then there are other channels that do this video that do cut out the boring bits. I like to leave them in. That way you get to see everything. It's not superficial or cut. It's just the raw footage. So yeah, there we go. We're out of space. Okay. 1, 2 maybe if we're clever here. Maybe. Kind of. Maybe we can do another one on there. You do any more? No, not. Maybe? See, this trolley gets a little bit dicey once you start getting too much on it. Okay, I think that's as loaded as we want to go. Let's load it. I don't even know how many's on there. Okay. Did I not hit Q? Yeah. We'll just ignore the fact that that trolley is literally inside the rack right now. It'll be fine. And the door apparently just goes through it, but there we go. We won't worry about that. Physics don't exist, so we won't worry about it. 2. For now, we're going to shut that one, and we're going to just start pulling these out. And we'll start at the top. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, see, they're just balancing in midair there. We won't worry about that. 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, so we've got 8 more. This trolley is a pain. See, by the time you do the turn and circle on it, it just, but it means we can get the 8 round there a bit quicker, so we'll do it that way. Oh, jeez, this trolley though, seriously. Tool that's supposed to help does not help. Can I? Yes, if I look at it weirdly, I might be able to get more on there. Is that it? Is there one more? Is that it? Is that all 8? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, that's all 8. Okay. So we'll go put these in now. Try not to hit the walls as we go around, but like I said, this trolley is not exactly easy to work with. We do what we can. We do what we can. Do. Let's see how many we can actually fit in here. Can we fit one more in? Can we fit any more than that in there? No, that's probably our limit, isn't it? I mean, I'll look. Yeah, there is no more going in there. How many more have we got to get in free? Yeah, we ain't getting... It is going to be a new rack, as unfortunate as that is. But that's okay. And then we'll reset the trolley to get rid of it. And we'll go around the back and do all our wiring. Because, you know, wiring has got to be done. There. Like I said, if we could clip this in, like here, it would be awesome. But we can't, so there we go. We get all the way to the top and plug that one in there. Again, next one. All the way to the top. Well, not quite the top this time. And then we want to, that one, yeah, to there. And to there. And then to there. Yeah, the zoom really needs to work a little bit better. Like when you press it, it'd be nice if it stayed zoomed in rather than having to hold the button in. But again, I will suggest it in the forum and see what gets said. Well, maybe they have a Discord. I'll have to have a look and suggest if they have a Discord. Maybe I can put suggestion. Oh, that one's already connected. No, it's not. Yeah, or maybe a zoom mode that enters when you enter wiring modes. So it would be useful. There. Yes, there, and there. How many more have we got to wire in? 1, 2, 3, 4, 6 apparently. So I think it's that one. To there, and then where it should be that. Bottom one. I think that's the bottom one anyway. Okay, that one went wrong. I'll redo that one in a minute. And then, is it that one? Or is it that one? That one to there, and then it should just be that last bottom one there. To there, is that it? Is there any more? There's one more. How have I missed one more? Okay, we'll use that one into there. Okay. Then we can get our no, we've got to actually get our customer now. No, actually no, let's not do that yet. Let's actually wire in these last three. Otherwise we're going to have complications, which I would rather not have right now, so we'll wire them in to the bottom slot. Do that one. And do the final one here. There's a reason I'm not starting the customer yet, and that is because you get I think it's 11 minutes or 12 minutes. So I would rather yeah, let's ignore me. I would rather just have it at least all wired in. Maybe we can get it all started up actually. Come on. I did start that switch up, didn't I? I don't know if I can actually... No, I can't put that on a new customer yet because it won't do it. Okay. Alright, so this next one is going to be UFO download station. Reputation... No. Dad joke database. I'm not doing that one yet. That's going to be... We're going to have to think about that one. 24 rep. It takes 10. Okay. 15 minutes apparently we get. Okay, so for this one's got to be slightly different. In that we're going to take that one from there. We're going to go there. Oh, that horrible wiring. Not a lot we can do about that. We're going to go there, there, there. And we want to come all the way to the end. Yeah, that should have cleared the racks. Go to the end there. Go to the end there. Along to the third one. There. And down into that one. Now, because this has got two switches, not one, we're going to have to do exactly the same here. Come out of this bottom switch here. Into there. Up to there. Into there. Across to there. Here. Here. And again here, and then split down into the secondary input there. Now let's get all our IPs, which is 69.4.13.0. Okay, so we'll start in this rack, and then we say 69.4.13.2. No, 69.4.13 dot, which we'll copy, and then we'll put the 2 in. We should just be able to paste and do the 3 and so on and so forth until we get to whatever number they need. Oh yeah, we need to actually do this bit as well. I'm not sure you actually have to do this bit. I think it's just more so that you know which customer is which rack. The easier way to do that would probably be just to have an icon on the rack, but where you've got multi-rack stacks or multi-stack racks, that wouldn't actually work very well. So what was that last one? 7, 8. So this should be 9. Yeah. Make sure we get the right logo, otherwise it won't work. Well, it will work, but it's just going to look confusing. So what are we on now? 10? 10. 10. 11. No. I don't know if we can do Control V. No, we can't. It'd be nice if we could. Make it just a bit more keyboard friendly. But there we go. Paste. 14. 15. Do the logos. Do the logos. It'd be nice if it auto did the logos on the if it picked up the thing, but hey ho, we can't have everything, unfortunately. 17 I think this one is, isn't it? 17? Yeah. 18, and then this should be 19. Because we have to start at dot 2, this is technically the 18th server, but because 1 is used for the gateway, this becomes the 19th server, which should then complete 10. Yeah, 9,000. So we're slightly overspec, but that's okay, because being overspec, we get more money. We could technically, if we wanted to. Hold on. Before I say that, what have we got here? 24. So 20, 25 servers I think we can have there. Yeah. So we could have some more servers if we really wanted to. And get a little bit more money per customer. There. But I don't know if we want more for this customer. I think that's okay as it is, to be honest. What I will do is just tidy up a little bit, take the cables that we're not using out of here and stick them on here. Be nice if they had cable pole racks that you could just go in here and slide the reel on. But you know, that will probably come. Dev has said there's updates and stuff to come, so it could well come in an update very soon. Why do you keep wanting to fall off? Don't fall off. Right, so we'll just have a quick look here. For customer 3, who needs 10,000, I think we're going to do it with these. 10 of these will give us 12, so give us 20,000 extra for that customer. So I think that's how we're going to do it. We do have the XP to unlock it, so that is probably how we'll do it. The problem is these, as you can see here, these are 3U, these are 7U, so they take up technically 2 and a little bit more. So we can get 1, 2, 3, 4 in a rack. We need 10 of them. So we'll probably get 3 in this one, and then 4 in this one, which gives us what, 7, and then another rack for 4 here. Well, we might be able to squeeze 1 down here, so we might be able to finagle it a bit. I don't know yet. We'll have to see. But that will all come in our next episode. I'm going to actually save this one here. We're going to save it. We're going to give it a name. Yes, we're going to call it episode 1. Okay, guys. That'll be all from me. Feel free to like, share, and subscribe, and I will catch you in the next one.